is Sabria Manay, the Syrian Mermaid, and welcome guys, or welcome back to the channel. We're going to dive into messages as we cross through our 1111 portal at this time. Very powerful manifestation energy, and we're just going to see what Spirit has for us, your angels, elevated ancestors, and spirit guides. I have just gotten back from travel, so I'm finally excited to be back. Just a lot of movement, a lot of growth and expansion, business, family, vacation, just being present and connecting with different parts of the grid, and just kind of cultivating those much needed connections at this time. So I pray you all have been doing exceedingly well, and if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I do offer those services. The link is down below to my catalog of exclusive personal readings and one-on-one sessions to get all your questions answered, okay? So that you can align yourself with a high vibration to all your desires in love, money, career, and spirituality. Without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to shuffle our cards. I'm going to start with the Sacred Destiny Oracle because I actually just came from Destin. So I've been seeing a lot about destiny. I've also been getting questions from my clients about destiny and the soul's path. So I'm going to tap into this new deck. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I've cleansed it. And I feel like there's a strong message in here for you at this time. Also, guys, please feel free to hit like and subscribe to connect with our soul tribe, and so that I can tap deeper and better into your energy. Okay, Spirit, what do we have from the Sacred Destiny Oracle? What do we have from the Sacred Destiny Oracle? For this 1111 portal, what is necessary to come out this time? Wow. Okay, the card I got was Solitude and Focus. Solitude and Focus. Focus in love. I'm thinking of that song, you know. Anyway, so let's read from the Sacred Destiny Oracle Guidebook. Solitude, Sacred Island, page 82. So 8 and 2 reduced to 10. 1 and 0 reduced to 1. So there is a new beginning in solitude that begins in a space of solitude, in the inner triple darkness of the soul, where things can truly be birthed. So let's read here now from the guidebook. Sacred Island. Islands are bodies of land surrounded by water. They can be in an atoll or a river basin. However, the ocean surrounds most islands. They can be massive, with their own unique verdant ecosystems, or they can be small and barren. The terrain can be flat or mountainous. They can be a detachment from the mainland through erosion, or they can arise from the sea through volcanic activity. The thing that is universal in all islands is their isolation. And many cultures assign mystical, symbolic meaning to particular islands. They are thought to be the resting places of gods and thus are used for sacred purposes. The sacred landscape wants you to know. Spend some time alone. In your life, this means to take your own counsel rather than relying on the opinions and dictates of others. Break away from the crowd. Be on your own. This card also speaks of self-resourcefulness, self-reliance, and tenacious individuality. If you are working on a project, trust your instincts and follow your own lead. Your creativity is at its peak. Let it flow. If you are in a relationship that is disempowering, this card suggests that it is time to step away. Take time to reassess your life. In solitude, you will thrive. This card also suggests a sacred haven, a sacred womb for incubation and self-transformation. Ashe. That is so beautiful. I just want to take time to acknowledge how powerful this message of solitude is during this 1111 portal. And solitude, we talk about being one with yourself, 1. 82, again, 1. And then 1111 is 4 ones. So those ones create the 4. And, you know, speaking, because I channel a lot through studying astrology, numerology, and tapping into my psychic gifts. And what I'm getting here is that as you continue to show up for yourself and embrace your individuality and trust yourself at this time, and going forward, you allow yourself to create a foundation, and you allow yourself to show up in all parts of your life, which builds one pillar here, one pillar here, one pillar here, one pillar here, till you have a home, a sacred foundation. 4 is all about foundation, stability, that you can build off of. So it's very crucial during this time to hone into that. Okay? And solitude is a very beautiful thing. Even though I've been amongst people, many people, I make sure to prioritize time to break away from the crowd and to hone back into my center, to call my energy back to me and to return anyone's energy back to them with love and light. So recently I have also been creating space and making room for the new blessings and abundance to come in. You know, God wants to give us many good things. God keeps his promises, but we have to keep ours to ourselves and our mission and our callings and embracing the being of life so that we can open ourselves to receive. I've done many cord cuttings this year. This year is 8 as well, as we wrap this year of 8 up into crossing into 2025, 20259. That is completion, the completion of a cycle where we are being plunged into the mastery or the fulfillment of a cycle, into like the wholeness, things kind of coming around full circle, things closing out and completing themselves. So in this year of 8, which represents karma, the infinity symbol, as above, so below, there's a necessity in this lower sphere of the 8, representing the lower self and the earthly material things, to cleanse here so that you can access this upper sphere of the higher self. Okay? And I see 808 on the recording timer, which is about the Lionsgate portal. So you could have Leo energy, or you can connect very strongly to the Lionsgate portal. You could have Syrian starseed ancestry as well. Take it how it resonates. So yes, solitude is necessary. And especially when we feel drained and we feel like we're not ourselves, we don't have a clear sense of direction where we would normally be certain or have ideas flowing in, know that it is because you have to find time to ground yourself and be alone. And that is so beautiful, that is sacred, and that there is no shame in seeking self. So come back home. Come back home to you. 1111. Okay? Come back home to you so that your manifestations can catapult from a certain center. But yes, I have done many cord cuttings this year. I've released things that did not serve me, and I recalled my power, and honestly just emancipated myself, liberated myself, freed myself from patterns and cycles that aren't healthy for me, and that are hindering my growth. I claim my destiny. I reclaim my destiny, and I choose to be a master of my destiny. So with the guidance and help of your spirit team, you can do the same without hesitation. It's a matter of you making that choice and focusing on this new vibration, this new path, once you have made the proper cuts and release things from your life, right? So I've released a lot of aspects of my lower self and have a very low tolerance for like low vibrational things. There's just no room. when you get to a certain point in your spiritual journey, you'll find that you can't really go back, even if you wanted to, which I don't. I don't think at a certain point you would desire the things that you were free from and the things that you awakened into. But understand that this red pill can be a tough one to swallow. And when I said we're crossing into the new year, I see fulfillment in the guidebook. Fulfillment. That's very beautiful. Okay, let's move on to focus, and we'll close this reading out here. Just wanted to look into our destiny and what we are manifesting in this new sacred cycle. Okay, focus. Snowy mountain peak. That's going to be on page 27, which is 9, you guys. All right, beautiful. Focus. Snowy mountain peak. Mountains traditionally represent transcendence and spiritual evolution. They also symbolize rising above mundane situations and reaching greater heights. The snow at the peak represents pristine clarity. Mountain peaks are often the destination of spiritual pilgrimages. Many cultures believe that the tops of mountains were the resting points of the gods and celestial beings. The sacred landscape wants you to know. What you focus on is what you pull to you. So put your attention on that which is worthwhile. Concentrate on one desire. Direct your intent to one thing, rather than being scattered in many directions. When your thoughts and actions are unfocused, it dilutes and diminishes your forward movement. It is much easier to gain results when you are concentrating on one path. Gather your inner resources, and with intensity and passion, go forward and upward, and you'll see results. This is also a card of spiritual transcendence and traveling to higher realms. So stay focused as you elevate your higher consciousness. You are close to heavenly realms. Ashe, 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 ashe. I love it. So you're close to heavenly realms, and it is through your solitude that you're able to focus more on your path and the abundance coming in for you. When we overconsume and we over-immerse ourselves in other people's energy, auric fields, such as being in big crowds, constantly being around people, never having time to yourself, never creating the space to have your own space. This is what distracts us. This is what throws us off and out of balance. And through your focus, you can cultivate more solitude. And through your solitude, you can cultivate more focus. So it's kind of something that goes hand in hand, in tandem at this time in your life. You are being called to, and I just got 555, 222 as number synchronicities for you, 888 and 999. This is crucial. This is crucial. Because I do feel like there is abundance in money and new connections, new opportunities, collaborations coming in, but it is only when you're in solitude that you can sort of kind of have this vertical upshoot in creativity and inspiration and divinely inspired creations for you to be able to extend that to others as well. So take this time to focus on your manifestations, to even if you may feel called to have a vision board party. That's something that you can do. You can look up pictures for yourself and you can put them together with others. You can put your vision board together and then share and enjoy. But there is a necessity at this time for you to initiate things on your own accord and to focus on what you desire without the influence of another, to strengthen the potency of your individuality so that your light can shine through, and that what you truly desire and what you're truly focused on pulling to you is drawing into your magnetic field. So continue to be magnetic, continue to be beautiful, righteous, and high vibrational. And without further ado, I thank you so much for listening and tuning into this reading. I hope you found these messages resonant with yourself at this time and what you needed to know. Again, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my link to my shop is in the bio and description box down below. Please like and subscribe to join our High Vibe Soul Tribe. And I pray that you have a beautiful, blessed day filled with love, light, and prosperity. And je t'aime et à la prochaine.